A new Famitsu interview with Atlas released today, and in this interview, early screenshots of Persona 3 Reload were shown. Starting with the first menu screenshot, it doesn't have many options compared to the final version, which makes me think they wanted the starting menu to be a bit more simplified in early concepts of the game. This second screenshot looks more like what the final version looks like. All the menu options are there, and a stylized image of Makoto Yuki. Also, the background looks a bit familiar, don't you think? It looks like the background is Persona 5 Royal's Kichijoji, which might indicate that they worked on the UI first in Persona 5 Royal, or that Persona 3 Reload was supposed to be made in Persona 5's engine. Now we'll take a look at the combat screenshots. I'm not even sure if this screenshot was made in-game. The strings at the bottom left might indicate so, but there are 4 Makoto Yukis, which is quite normal for development testing purposes. But if you focus on the 6 enemies, you notice that they are just plain PNGs that have been photoshopped in. You get what I mean. I'm also not a fan of this menu UI, it just looks cluttered and out of place. What do you think? And while the previous screenshot looks more like it was the concept phase or early alpha phase, this looks more like a beta version of the battle UI, and I quite like it. But at the same time, it also feels kinda loud. Like, I like it, but I feel like it takes too much space on the screen. Let me know which version you like more. Here we have a screenshot of the skills menu, which looks very similar to the final version. And for the final screenshot is an early look at the cut-in. It doesn't seem like they went for the shattering glasses cut-in in early versions of the game, but I like both the early and final versions of the cut-in. The rest of the interview is also pretty interesting. It shows some new locations, but the interview itself is unfortunately not translated. Persona Central might do that, so if that translation is done, I will link it in the description. What do you think of the early Persona 3 Reload development screenshots? Are there any menus or UI you like in the early versions more than the final versions? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more Persona.
For the nights like this, put your hands up, love the moment even from dusk.